everybody? Welcome to another Miners Minute. We got Dan Brosnan in the building. Hello.
Coach
and
Jackson
Coach
in the
Jackson.
building.
Let's go. This is our third episode of Miners Minutes. We're going to talk about the last couple weeks and what went down. We had our inaugural game about 2 weeks ago. And then last week we got our first W. And then we're also going to talk a little bit about our upcoming game in 2 weeks. But first, man, how's it going, my bro? Welcome.
It's going all right. Happy
show.
to be back. Saw the fans who've been watching the show. First off, we appreciate you. We're sitting here minding our business at work at our normal 9 to 5, right? And then we happen to get on Facebook, see comments on the last episode, like, hey, when are we getting the episode for this week, this week's win? So I'm like, hey, Dan. And I go into my messages and Dan's already in there like, hey, you got time to do an episode tonight? I'm like, I was just about to message you.
Great minds think alike, bro.
Absolutely.
And this week, we definitely had to talk about the inaugural game. That was awesome. Like, we broke in UD Charles Field. It was a lot of fun. Can you talk a little bit about that, Coach?
I mean, I could talk about the experience. I mean, obviously, we didn't get to win that game. And, you know, we can get into that a little bit, in a little bit. But that experience, I mean, I know when we did the episode before that, we talked about expectations and what we wanted to see. We talked about fan engagement, right? We talked about Dubuque support, and Dubuque showed up and supported. So from everybody from the Miners, man, we appreciate everybody who came to support us. It was a great experience having you there, seeing all the fans in the stands. It had to be at least like 200, 300 people. I know we sold like 300 tickets total. So that was kind of crazy. Just having the fans back there behind you. Sorry we couldn't come home with the win on that game, but I mean, overall, I think everybody had a lot of fun, from the fans to, you know, the people who've been involved with this organization since the very beginning, and to the players.
Man, shout out everyone that helped make this possible. Volunteers, sponsors, and of course the fans, man, because without you guys, we can't continue to do this. Sounds like it was a great experience. Now, I want to talk a little bit about last week because we got the first W in Miners history. Can you tell us about that, Coach?
Pretty much. I mean, we kind of took our first home game to heart. It was against the Pioneers again, the very first team that we played. Again, you know, you go into every game thinking, you know, we got the, sauce to win the game. We came up short, only because of, and I feel like this has been, the story of the Miners right now, us doing it to ourselves pretty much, us not capitalizing on opportunities that we should have capitalized on. We had a ton of drop first down passes. We had a ton of drop touchdown passes. Just us doing it to ourselves, right? So we definitely believe that we should have won that game, but that was motivation for us to go into our second game. Obviously, in that next week, we had a lot of tough conversations. Coaches did their thing, players did their thing, and we were able to go out there and put it all together with this game. We saw a lot less drop passes. We saw our offense moving. We saw our defense doing what we've seen our defense do. Which is stop the offenses, get the ball, take the ball away. Historically, the first game we got one touchdown the very first game. Really didn't put up any points after that. This week got 4 touchdowns. So, it all clicked. It all came together. Coaches worked well together. Players worked well together. We put it all together, and came out there and got the W. It was a great experience.
That's pretty cool. It only took us 2 games at Charles Field to actually get a W. Like, shout out all the players, all the coaches. That's freaking awesome, man. And how does it feel? You've won games at UD as a player,
yes,
but then you've also won a game as a coach for a whole different organization, bro. Like, how freaking awesome is that?
It's freaking great. And I, could think back to when I played semi-pro with the Bruisers. It would have been crazy to play on that field, right? We were playing on grass fields. We were playing at Roosevelt Middle School. Just I don't know. It's a very surreal feeling. I know when we went out there the first week. You still had those feelings of, wow, this is kind of crazy to be playing here in such an amazing facility, such an amazing field. I know other teams, again, when we're on the road, we don't get that treatment that we gave out, right? That we were able to give out. Again, thanks to the University of Dubuque. Thanks to Old Man Barbecue LLC for being out there on the grill and feeding the fans and feeding the other team. So that was great. Like I said, we didn't get the W the first home week, but this week again got the W. So we knew we could win it. Just like most of our other games, we knew we could win it. It was just about us going out there and doing it, right? At the very beginning of the game, like we were real confident. We were real confident at the very beginning of the game. I had in my head, I said, all right, when we pull this out, when we win this game, be prepared for that whole ice bath, that ice water bath at the very end, right? So I had that in my mind, right? And then the end of the game came, we win, right? And there was so much going on outside of the game that we don't even need to get into. So my mind, got sidetracked, right? So we get the W and it's freaking crazy. You forget about it. And next thing you know, I just get water dumped on me. Freaking crazy. And what was kind of cool that you don't really get to see a lot of too. You typically see head coaches get the water cooler dumped on them or whatever like that. But the players really, kind of made it a whole entire experience for the entire coaching staff, right? Like all of the coaches got water. They took the water bottles and dumped it on the other coaches. So that was really great to see, because again, it's not just about me as a head coach. It's about, the other coaches as well who are, putting in work to make sure the team is where they need to be at. It's about the players, coming together and doing what they've been, or putting together what they've been practicing since, some of whom have been there since 2024, right? So it was just a really great experience to share that together as a team. It was a really great experience to do that at the University of Dubuque field. I know at the very end of the game, on the first at the first home game, me and Coach Hansen took a picture, having played together on the same team at the University of Dubuque. Again, wasn't a W, but then it was a different feeling. Yeah. This past week, we took another picture together as winners again, right, on that field. So that was a pretty cool experience as well, too.
Wow. So we had the first home game, we got our first W, and now we have a couple weeks off. Can you tell people about the next upcoming game, what we need to do, what to expect?
Yeah, pretty much business as usual. Honestly, week to week, I don't think it's anything special that needs to occur. Coaches still need to, analyze film, put together that game plan for the week, put together that game plan for Saturday. Players still need to watch film. This week, again, we got 2 bye weeks, one bye week for us as a team. And then the week after that, obviously the 4th of July weekend. So league-wide bye. We're taking this week to rehab bodies. Again, make sure we stay hydrated. We preach that to our players every day, even when we're not at practice. So rehabbing the bodies, making sure, we can recover well and get ready for those, final few games once we get out of our 2-week bye. To answer your question again, to just do what we've been doing, and that's obviously continuing to improve, right? Yeah, from game 1 to now, there's been a ton of improvement on all of the aspects that make a team great, right? And that's beyond football play. That's confidence. That's trusting your teammates around you. That's trusting the coaches. That's coaches working better together. That's coaches communicating better to players. That's players communicating better with one another, right? All of those little, so to speak, intangibles, but they're at the end of the day really tangible, right? Like it all comes together. It's all needed to make a better caliber team. So really just doing those things better. All that football stuff is going to come, right? Because we're going to continue doing what we do, as coaches, players, alike.
Wow, I love it. Is there anything else before we end this? Do you want to tell the people out there, Coach?
supposed to look at this camera.
Whatever you want to do.
No. Again, thank you all for your support. The coaches appreciate it. The players appreciate it. I know the board appreciates it. This is something special. Again, your support means that your support shows Dubuque as a whole that these type of entertainment options are wanted in Dubuque. And that you will support those. And so that makes it comfortable for other entertainment options to say, okay, they actually want these entertainment options. We're going to take a chance and bring something else to Dubuque, right? So really, we want to be, obviously we want to continue getting your support. We want to be that sort of organization that, kind of leads the way, so to speak. I mean, obviously we have other entertainment options here. But as far as like a semi-pro, getting local, people involved with the organization, whether that's players, coaches, fans, things like that. We want to kind of set that example. So we appreciate you helping us and allowing us to do that for this community. Something else that we, are participating in is the United Ways Over the Edge fundraiser. One of my coworkers had reached out to me and said that it would be a great idea for us to do. So we started a campaign online. So we're going to work on that, work on raising funds for United Way. United Way works with a ton of organizations, 501c3s in the Dubuque area. Ultimate goal is to, kind of work together to eliminate poverty, right? Providing those resources to people in need in this community. And the Miners are proud to be a part of that. So we have a $1,200 goal. We have a $1,200 goal. So we just hope that, if you see fit, that as you're continuing to support us as an organization, that you also support certain endeavors that we participate in. And this endeavor is one that is beneficial for the Dubuque community. We want to we want to show that, while you're supporting us, we are still being involved in our community with other volunteer opportunities. And this is just one of them, one of many that we're going to participate in. So get online, get on our Facebook page that's posted. It's called Over the Edge. Click on that link, find out more information, and whatever you can give helps us get to our goal at 1,200, and we'll send one of our players over that edge once we get that goal.
That's what I'm talking about. The Dubuque Miners are making a difference on the football field and in the community. Absolutely love it, man. I got to thank you for your time. It's been episode 3, and I just love the vibes, having a lot of fun just talking football with you, man. So if there's anything else, we got to thank you guys for tuning on in here. You're the reason why we can continue to do stuff like this. And we'll see you next time on another Miners Minute.
Peace.